Number 17 goes as follows. Acetylene gas is used for welding. Acetylene contains 30 grams of carbon for each 2.5 grams of hydrogen. What is the empirical formula for acetylene? So to find this, you first get your 30 grams of carbon and multiply that by 1 mole of carbon over carbon's atomic mass, which is 12 grams. This equals 2.5 moles of carbon. Next, you want to do the same for the hydrogen. So you start off with your 2.5 grams of hydrogen and you multiply that by 1 mole of carbon over the atomic mass of hydrogen, which is 1 gram. That also equals 2.5 moles of hydrogen. So in total, if you put those two together, the empirical formula is C1H1, also written as just simply CH. Next, we move on to number 22, which is molecular formula. The question stated, a compound is composed of 7.20 grams of carbon, 1.20 grams of hydrogen, and 9.60 grams of oxygen. The molar mass is 180 grams. Find the empirical formula and molecular formula. So to do this, first you get your 7.20 grams of carbon and multiply that by 1 mole of carbon over the atomic mass of carbon, which is again 12 grams of carbon. That equals 0.6 moles of carbon. Next, you want to do the same for the hydrogen. So you get your 1.20 grams of hydrogen, multiply that by 1 mole of hydrogen over the atomic mass of hydrogen, which is 1 gram of hydrogen. That equals 1.2 moles of hydrogen. Next, you do the same for the oxygen. So you get 9.60 grams of oxygen, multiply that by 1 mole of oxygen over the atomic mass, 16 grams, and that equals 0.6 moles again. So then you want to put that into a formula, which is CH2O. That is a commonly made mistake is that the answer will just be written in this formula, but really that was from number 17, the empirical formula. To carry on and make this a molecular formula, you need to add up all of the atomic masses within that formula, and that equals 30 grams. Next, you get the atomic mass of that formula, and divide that by the grams that you just got. That equals 6. Using that 6, you multiply each one of those elements by 6, and so your molecular formula will be C6H12O6. Number 24, to find the percent composition of a compound, which is 10.12 grams of aluminum and 17.93 grams of sulfur. So to do that, you get your 10.12 grams of aluminum and add that to 17.93 grams of sulfur. The sum of that is 28.05 grams of aluminum sulfide. So first, you want to get your 10.12 grams of aluminum and divide that by your atomic weight, which is 28.05 grams. You'll get 0.36 or 36% aluminum. Next, you want to do the same for the sulfur. So you get 17.93 grams of sulfur and divide that by the atomic mass, which is 28.05 grams, and you'll get decimal 0.64 or 64% sulfur.